What do you do to stimulate your brain? Do you do crossword puzzles or Sudoku or card memorization games? Or do you spend hours on Candy Crush and Call of Duty? I'm sure you don't. All of these are great ways, perhaps even exercise. But today I'm going to share with you an old but very entertaining method of stimulating our brain that will have lasting beneficial effects to our health. And I hope that you will take this into consideration and take advantage of it as well. Let's go back to the 1760s where it all started. A European cartographer, which is another word for a map maker, wanted his students to learn the different regions that were under British rule at that time. So what he did was cut up pieces of wood in the shapes of the regions for them to learn. These were called dissected maps, which are not now known as jigsaw puzzles. Today, Pillsbury Awards are given to people who find new ways of making puzzles for people to interact and learn from. One of the Pillsbury Awards recipients was Miss Anne Williams, who is an economic professor as well as a historian of jigsaw puzzles. Not only are jigsaw puzzles fun, but they also contribute beneficially to our health. Miss Shelley Webb, who is an international caregiver and a volunteer advocacy ambassador for the Alzheimer's Association, shares three main things that jigsaw puzzling can do for our mental health. First of all, jigsaw puzzling helps our brain to retain information such as the shape, the color, size of jigsaw puzzles. This results in enforcing short-term memory. Also, the left and right hemispheres of the brain are able to work better together and make greater connections. This enhances the ability to learn, to understand, and to remember. Finally, after completing a puzzle, there is an increase in dopamine. Dopamine is what regulates the mood and affects people's concentration and motivation. If for some reason you go to the store and you don't find a puzzle that you like, that's absolutely no problem, because there are many websites where you can go online, upload your picture, and personalize your own jigsaw puzzles. One of the websites that is great for personalizing your jigsaw puzzles is www.vwepuzzle.com. Once you have your jigsaw puzzle ready to start, it's important to take care of each one of your pieces. If it fits well, it's in the right place. It's a very short and simple demonstration of how to put your jigsaw puzzle together. When putting together two puzzle pieces, it's really important for them to fall into place really easily. Although sometimes it may appear that they fit, it doesn't mean they always do. It's important not to force pieces together. So if you feel like they're really tight or loose, chances are they're not supposed to fit well enough. Also, it's really important to take care of the pieces if you're forcing them together or putting them apart, because the paint might fall off and that'll have an effect on your overall appearance of your puzzle when you're done. Once you're done, you might want to use jigsaw puzzle glue or tape perhaps to make sure your pieces don't fall apart. And it's a great way of saving it for future generations to see. We have quickly gone over the history of jigsaw puzzling, the benefits jigsaw puzzling has to your health, how you can personalize your own, how to take care of it, and finally how to put it all together so it can be a lasting project. Jigsaw puzzling is a fun and a very safe addiction that you should probably try. One thing is for sure, the stimulation jigsaw puzzling on your brain probably has better effects than playing Candy Crush or Call of Duty. Stimulate brain, it'll be good for you. Stimulate your brain, it'll be good for you.